Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Caitlin.
How's it going?
Good. That's a lie.
It's quarantine day. It's quarantine day. I lost count.
Yep. That's where we're at now.
Today's the day of the week. It doesn't matter what day it is.
We have a question for you. Are you on team stay in quarantine or team open the economy? Don't tell us. We don't want to start that argument.
No, let's not start that argument.
We're just curious which one you are. I would ask how you doing, but same old.
Yeah, what's new, Sarah? Have you been anywhere lately? Perhaps to the bathroom?
I have walked down my halls with a melted candle many a night.
I did get super cray yesterday, and have you ever made bolognese sauce?
No, I haven't made it, but I know what it is.
Okay, so I went I've made it before.
Mm-hmm.
And normally when I make it, I try to let it cook for like an hour or two. But yesterday I started it around noon, and I put tomatoes and garlic on a baking sheet and set the oven to 225, so super low. And I roasted them for hours. Like the garlic, not as long, but it was like, so I was eating the garlic cloves like candy, literally, when I ran out of garlic.
I love roasted garlic cloves.
Yes. Oh my God. And then on the stove, I did the onions and celery and carrots. I let those cook for like an hour, and then I added some red wine and let that cook, and then added in some canned tomatoes and then my roasted fresh. And oh my God, I let this sauce cook for like 6 hours, and it was
good.
Fucking, and it'll be better today or tomorrow.
Yeah, because it can all soak.
Yes. It was so good.
I have been cooking recipes more and trying to get more creative cooking and trying to be more creative in my house and a little more attentive. Our stairs get a lot of traffic. So we have stairs that come from the bottom, from our door, like our front door. And that's how you get into the main house. You have to go upstairs immediately.
Wait,
and they're carpeted.
Your stairs start from the bottom and then they go up.
Did I just mansplain stairs to everyone?
Mine start around the middle and then go to the left. I'm just confused.
They're carpeted either way. I don't have a carpet cleaner, and I've borrowed Caitlin's before, but
can we name your stairs Drake? Sorry, I'll
start from the bottom. That was good.
I'm locking up Drake now. That was weird. Okay,
no,
sorry.
I like
Continue.
it. Ew. Ew. Just stop.
Ew.
But I scrubbed them with a toothbrush and like the parts that were more stained. Yeah, because we have bikes and stuff, so it gets some dirt and stuff like that. Anyways, it took me an hour, but like they look so nice.
Okay.
It's not a toothbrush I'll use again.
No. But oh my God.
What?
No, I did. Okay. I thought for a second I didn't brush my teeth today, but I remember brushing them. The image of a toothbrush being rubbed on carpet makes my teeth hurt.
Oh, really? It's a sensory issue to you?
I don't like that image in my head.
I got great joy from it.
Ugh.
I made a baking soda. I'm not going to explain
baking soda and vinegar?
I didn't have vinegar because we keep eating a lot of poached eggs, so we used it all. But I used baking soda and salt. And then I made a spray out of like dish soap and water. And so I put the baking soda and salt all over the spots.
No one cares. There's vinegar and poached eggs.
I do that. I add a little vinegar. It makes them a little more tangy in the water. Yeah, I really like it.
Should we open a beer?
Yeah.
No one cares what you cleaned your carpet with.
I mean, it's true. After you just described your tomatoes in your oven, so whatever.
I'm a bitch. Everyone knows this.
So Caitlin's going to go first. Before we open the beer, should we say our theme?
Oh, yeah. I thought they already knew.
No, we didn't tell them. I mean...
Drum roll.
Aliens. Yes, we're going to do kind of a fun theme. So there's this thing this will be short. There's this thing that we do, and we've done it so many times, and we always say... We cover true crime, conspiracies, aliens, and we literally never talked about aliens at all.
I've thought that before too.
Besides, like, we wear a lot of alien clothes and have alien tattoos, but like now we're going to put our money where our mouth is, and these stories are all about aliens. And if you're like, oh no, I like true crime, that sounds boring, please ride along, because these, at least my case, and I'm guessing Caitlin's is too, are really, really fascinating.
Yeah, mine's fascinating. Okay. Our beer. Oh, the guy in the beer looks familiar.
Does it look like Evan?
No, it looks like that actor.
Which one?
Who's in that movie.
Oh, great. Thanks, Caitlin.
The beer is from our friend, Chris, Innocence Beer Company.
So he has a brewery in Phoenix, Arizona, and he's a friend that I run with, and he's awesome. So shout out to him. He was in partner with...
The Casual Pint. Oh, and Tombstone Brewing Company. The giant letters right on the front.
Yeah, so it's like one of when the breweries all work together to make a beer.
Collaboration.
Yes, it's a collaboration brew.
It's called I'm Your Hazelnut, and it is a hazelnut vanilla imperial stout. It is 10%.
Woof.
Brewed and packaged by Tombstone Brewing on Tough Nut Street in Tombstone, Arizona.
Woo.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, it's a little sweet, but it's really good.
When I saw it come out of the can, I thought I wasn't going to like it because it is the color of engine oil. It is black.
And thick.
This beer is really spicy. If you like really sweet porters, you would like this. If you like imperial stouts, you're going to like it.
Yeah, it is spicy and sweet, but like a pie spicy.
Yeah, not like jalapeno or anything.
It is not jalapeno
I would
business.
recommend I would recommend this in like the fall or winter, probably. All right. So let's get on with your alien thing.
Can you read what I wrote at the top of my page?
Mm-hmm. Aliens, my brethren. And then you drew a balloon.
That's not a balloon. That's an alien head.
To be fair, alien heads are the shape of floating balloons.
It has eyes and a mouth and a nose. I gave it a little beak. I think that aliens have beak noses. I do. I stand by that.
Wow.
You don't think so? They don't, or like they have like a Voldemort kind of nose. They don't have like a nose like us. It's either Voldemort or a beak, like an octopus beak.
I think underwater creatures would probably, whatever they look like, that's probably what outer space animals look like.
Octopi have beaks. Did you know that an octopus can fit into a shape or a space as small as its beak?
No.
As long as its beak can fit through, the rest of its body can.
What?
I learned that in the 5th grade on a field trip to Homer, Alaska, and I still remember that fact because it fascinated me.
That's incredible.
You know those like random facts you learn as a kid and you'll just remember it forever? Yeah, that one stuck with me.
For mine, it's those fish that are the deep sea fish that have the light bulb that come out of their forehead and down, and then the light bulb is in front of them and they look scary with a lot of teeth. Those are the females. The males actually look like normal, boring little fish. And the male actually, when they go to mate, connects himself to the side of the female. And he's still living, but he can't control his body, and her body controls his and uses him as a sperm donor. That's how they mate. He's no longer, they combine bodies forever.
Men, you should take a lesson. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm kidding. But seriously, my sources, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to talk about. New York Mag, an article by David Wallace Wells, James Walsh, and Neil Patel. New York Times, an article.
Not an inticle, an article.
An article by Alan Uhas. History.com, a couple different articles, but mainly one by Linda Lacina. Okay. CNN, an article by Rob Pachetta. So I'm going to talk about one very specific case, but before I dive into that case, I want to give you a little update on where we're at now with aliens and kind of the history of alien encounters. And but I'm going to jump all over the place, so bear with me, but there's a flow.
Encounters of the third kind.
Okay, so on Monday, April 27th of this year, the only good thing that has happened, the Department of Defense confirmed aliens, sort of.
I mean, okay, let's get into it.
Right. So the Pentagon released 3 Navy videos or videos shot by the Navy that we'd already seen. One was released years ago. I can't remember the year, but we all remember when Tom from Blink 182
from MySpace.
From Blink 182 posted the video. But coming from the Pentagon, it at least feels a little less conspiracy and more like, yes, don't tell us more. You know what I mean? Like it's less.
It's not coming from the random dude from Blink 182. I love Blink
as much
182.
as we love Blink 182, right? It feels a little different coming from the Pentagon. So the videos shot, like I said, by the Navy show objects flying through the sky, one against the wind. So they're not like floating. They're definitely flying. The Pentagon says they released them officially to, quote, clear up any misconceptions about whether the footage was real. Because these videos are like from 2004. They're from different years, but they've been posted online. But the government officials and everyone has always been quiet. So they finally were like, okay, these videos, like we'll just tell people they're real. So they stop all these rumors, whatever. So they're real.
I saw that they said that they decided to do that because they thought, you know what, this isn't going to hurt our investigation. We don't, we're not sharing stuff that's really going to bother anyone or hurt us.
I do love, so we know them as UFO, unidentified flying object. The government never uses that term. They keep saying unidentified aerial phenomenon. And I think they do that to distance from like the UFO hysteria. That'd be my guess.
UAP.
Yeah, but I'm no government official.
Well, now when they talk about UAPs, we know.
Yes. So the Navy pilots who took the videos said that the flying objects seemed to defy the laws of physics. Like literally they looked at these things flying and were like, that makes no fucking sense. Like no sense. The speed, the like, you know, physics stuff, velocity, velociraptor, you know, physics words.
Yeah, inertia. It's one of those things.
Gravity.
Kinetic energy.
Botany.
Spices.
Photosynthesis.
Enchiladas.
Baking. I took physics in high school and did not do well. But really all the Pentagon did was, like I said, it was officially release the footage, let us know it's not a hoax. And then they were like, all right, that's all. Carry on. Nothing to see here. Nothing going on. Move along.
But it didn't even make major news.
Major news? No, because we're in a pandemic.
I guess that's important, but like UFOs are important too. It's fine.
I'm going to go back a little bit. In 2017, the government verified the existence of the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, which was created in 2007 by Ted Stevens, Daniel Inouye, and Harry Reid, who is still very outspoken about the dire need for more research. The program, funded originally with $22 million, investigates and evaluates UFO sightings.
I wish there was an app where you could choose what your tax dollars go to. Like you're like, okay, 5% of my taxes I'm going to put to here. 98% I'm going to put to this alien research.
All of mine goes to, half of mine goes to alien research. The other half goes to body farms.
Yeah, I wish we could choose.
I'm a little scared of what other people would choose, though. So much of what they have uncovered, air quotes, is classified, but we do know that they have found and confirmed flying objects showing, quote, advanced physics, aka things humans haven't figured out yet. Like they literally look at these and are like,
That seems like a red flag. And not necessarily like it's a bad thing, but like if we don't know how to do that and there's these flying objects doing it.
Yeah. Luis Elizondo, who ran the program until October of 2017, talked in an interview about metamaterials, maybe collected from unidentified aerial phenomenon and maybe stored in a private facility in Las Vegas. And Maybe. And these metamaterials are things not naturally found on Earth. Crazy. I'm here today to convince you that aliens are real, in case you haven't figured that out.
Okay,
that is the purpose of today. One of the videos released by the Pentagon and Blink-182.
And I love that we can just say that in one sentence now during 2020. Released by the Pentagon and Blink-182.
The video one of them is from November of 2004. It came from Navy ship USS Princeton. It was off the coast of San Diego, and they were following this mysterious aircraft. They'd been tracking it. They ordered 2 fighter jets to go investigate this mysterious aircraft. And they had been tracking this thing for weeks, which one of the biggest things people say when they're like, oh, you saw a UFO, like it was probably either it's a hoax or like people normally see it for like a split second. So they're like, oh, clearly it was something in your eye or the sunlight. But the Navy was tracking this for weeks. So that already like gets rid of that theory, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not just something they saw for half a second. So the jets followed and they report back and they said they saw a disturbance, and this is all a quote from an article, disturbance just below the ocean surface, then a 40-foot tic-tac shaped craft moving like a ping pong ball above the water. And when they approached, it flew away quickly.
Oh, like a tic-tac-toe?
Like a tic-tac, like a mint.
Oh.
Like a tic-tac shape.
I imagine like legitimately like a hashtag flying around. A tic-tac-toe.
There's no hashtags in tic-tac-toe.
Well, you get it. The Chex Mix little crosshatch came.
Shut down. The Pentagon claims that funding for this program ran out like years ago and they didn't give them more money, but Lewis is like, it's still active. Like, there's a lot of winks. The government's like, we don't investigate aliens. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back in history a little.
Yeah.
So on a September evening in 1961, Betty and Barney Hill, have you heard of them?
Yes.
Okay. Betty and Barney Hill are driving down an empty country road through the White Mountains of New Hampshire. They hadn't seen another car in a while, but they noticed a strange light following them in the sky. They said that at first it looked like a falling star, but it became brighter and brighter as they drove on. Like literally looked like it was following them.
Oh,
creepy. Barney told Betty that it was likely a satellite that had gone off course. Like Barney was not into conspiracies. He was like, shut up, Betty. Like, it's fine. Damn it, Betty. The light, according to the couple, moved